traffic wardens. Just say good morning to a traffic warden around the corner here in the parish. And I have to say, I'm one of those people who feels sorry for traffic wardens. I think they're a little bit like the tax collectors that we hear about and meet in the Gospels. And one occasion, one of the tax collectors says to Jesus, what should we do? And he says, look, do your jobs honestly. And I am so conscious that traffic wardens get such a bad rap. They could also be called the lepers of today's world. People are sort of afraid of them, sort of just don't like them, would rather get rid of them, put them in a colony on the edge of the community. And at the end of the day, traffic wardens are people like me and you doing a job. We're all called to do our work honestly and with compassion and with kindness. And in any job or profession or trade, we will find people who do that and people who don't. People who do it with a little bit of sympathy and people who do it without. So I'm always very conscious to say a cheery, smiley good morning to traffic wardens, because I also see them sometimes having a really, really tough time, and people being verbally and even physically violent, which I think is totally unacceptable. So there you are. That's my encouragement, and I'm also very conscious. Well, friends, I really lost my there. I often get interrupted in posts as I bump into people around the parish, which is a lovely thing. I have no idea what I was going to say next. But one thing I would add briefly is be kind to everyone. Let's be kind to everyone, and perhaps particularly people who others are not kind to. And also, let's be patient with people, because actually I tried to be really kind to somebody today who was in a pretty thankless job, and actually it didn't seem to make any difference. And of course I could have thought, oh well, stuff you. But I thought, no, let me keep being kind, because sometimes we get worn down by other people's unkindness. And the kindness we are shown can take time to sink in. So may God give us grace to be kind to others, to those who receive unkindness, and indeed to ourselves. Amen.